Do you remember the old saying, teamwork makes the dream work? Well, it's true, especially if you're selling a home or buying a home or a real estate agent who is representing the seller or the buyer. Imagine juggling chainsaws while on a unicycle while blindfolded. This is what it's like to navigate the real estate and mortgage market solo. Don't worry though, we have an antidote for chaos. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on our Saving You Money team. From mortgage ninjas to real estate gurus, get ready to ditch the stress and embrace the high five because trust us, you're going to need it for this wild and crazy ride of buying your home. Come join us as we embark on this new series entitled Who's on Your Team? Let's go. Welcome to the Zoom Room podcast with host TR McCarthy. I am TR McCarthy, aka TR the Long Guy, aka the Mortgage Goat, mortgage broker for Scepter Mortgage. How you doing today? Today, I have the pleasure of bringing on my next guest. He and I have known each other for a little bit over a year now. He is my account executive for my go-to lender, United Wholesale Mortgage, aka UWM. They are my go-to lender when I want to have flexibility, control, and I want to give my clients a very streamlined process that will allow them to enjoy the loan process and get their loan done in a timely manner. He is a player in this industry. He is a household name among brokers like myself. Help me welcome A. Sanusi, affectionately known as Bear.
Appreciate
How
that.
you doing,
Appreciate
Bear?
that. Good.
Hey
I'm
man, you've
good.
been
How are
doing
you?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, we've been working together for a while. We have been
hmm
closing deals for a little bit now, and I just want to know because a couple of my LOs want to know how did you come up with the name Bear?
Now listen, it's an interesting story. Eighth grade football. We had a football Oak Park, Michigan. I'm in Michigan, by the way.
Mhm.
Nobody could say my name, and there was one guy named Dre. Dre was an interesting. He was a quite. He was a character. He's like one day. He's like, a bit. I'm gonna call you Bear. And then it stuck from there, and I kind of just rolled with it because it was just always easier for people to say. My real name's Abiodun, Nigerian descent, so it just stuck. Got it from football. I was a football player, play offensive line, so it just kind of just ran with
Got you. See, I played quarterback for a little bit back in high school,
it.
and so
Okay,
you done got I'd have been like, man, buying you lunch every day.
yeah, I say that's probably why
Saying
we mesh
thank you.
well now. You a quarterback, I'm an old lineman. That's probably where it worked out.
Exactly, man. That's pretty cool. So I appreciate you taking your time. I see you're in the office right now, actually. So thank you for being on the show.
Yep.
And I want to ask you a few questions because people always don't understand that I'm a mortgage broker, which means that I work with, up to 30 different lenders. I have the
Right.
option two.
Right.
You've been around for a year now. You're part of the team. You're an
Right.
integral part of the team. Can you just let people know what you see with Scepter Mortgage and TR the Long Guy and what we're doing with this whole team concept and how we're delivering excellent service to our
Yeah.
clients?
I think first and foremost, what I see with Septic Mortgage and you specifically is I see an expert. I see somebody who really gets in the weeds. I think you got different type of brokers. You got guys who are salesmen, and then you got guys who are maybe just very knowledgeable, don't really put the sales piece. I think what's interesting about you and what you got going on is you do a good job of meshing both to where you deliver a wonderful client experience, but you really know what you're talking about. You really know what you're talking about as far as the guidelines, what's going to be best for the customer. And you're not money hungry. You're really looking to say, okay, I remember we had some calls initially where you say, all right, how can I get this person a deal to where they are satisfied, they get their home, and I'm not worried about the money. I'm not worried about that. But you really want to deliver a good experience, and you're just not in it for the money. So I would say just expertise and really caring about the client. Which I deal with a lot of brokers. Everybody's not like that. I'm not saying they're wrong. You're right, but it's just a difference. And we know the difference when you just really care.
Man, I truly appreciate that. I wanted to have people get that from you, because if I tell them what it is that I like to do, they think that, oh, this is a pitch.
Right.
But you work with me every single day. We talk at least almost every day.
Almost at
It seems
least,
like
at least once a day for sure.
at least once a day, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I appreciate that. I'm going
Absolutely.
to stay cognizant of your time, and so I'm going to jump into these questions. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely. Let's rock.
All right. So beyond UWM being the #1 wholesale lender in the nation, which
hmm
they are, what
hmm
tangible benefits does UWM offer brokers and the borrower versus other traditional lenders or even banks?
I think the biggest thing is like what we've kind of harp on every day and what they coach on the sales for, what our CEO talks about, it just being faster, easier, and cheaper, right? Our biggest thing is that the home buyer experience can be such a anxious, nervous, it can be a difficult time. But with us, we find a way to streamline that process to where the borrower almost feel like, you wake up one day and you feel like you submitted your documents, you work with your broker, and you feel like, oh man, that was kind of easy. I'd expected it to be a lot more. And that's why I hear for a lot of borrowers when they send in reviews to our brokers, like, I expect that to be a lot harder. I expect that to be a lot more difficult than it really was. And not only that, we're going to save you a ton of money because in the wholesale space, right, we're not charging the same amount of fees. We're not looking to price gouge or anything like that. Um, and then it's fast, right? So we're talking about our average time of people getting into their house or getting the keys is about 14 days, right? Which is miraculous. Most people are probably out there thinking, man, it's going to take me 90 days to get a house. It's going to take me 6 months to get the house. It may take you 6 months to find the house, but once you get it and you work with somebody, one of our brokers like Scepter Mortgage or TR, 2 weeks. We get you in there in 2 weeks. So just faster, easier, and cheaper.
Well, I appreciate that. Again, we have definitely closed deals. You have some, the speed in which we close these deals, especially when working with you. What have you
Well,
seen our turn times on closing deals, CTCs, and getting these things done?
I don't know. I know we had a CTC in 8 days, 7 days. I believe we had one that was maybe 6 or
It
5
was.
recently.
Hmm.
Yeah, recently. And they get to come in, and so many of them get to coming in so quickly. So I'm talking about a little count. And what's funny is to you talk about it, I become numb to it because I'm so used to it. And you forget how that's not the average. That's not normal, right? So sometimes I go, whatever, 5 days. But that's kind of the norm, especially when working with a broker like you who is going to upload all the right documents, who's going to know the borrower inside and out, who's going to think behind, hey, how about we structure like this? And you teach me stuff. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good idea. Let's go with that. So I think the partnership between the UWM and Sector Mortgage really shows the power of that faster, easier, cheaper, like I talked about earlier.
Who's on your team? Having the right team members when you're in a mortgage or real estate transaction is the difference between saving thousands of dollars and saving hours upon hours of stress-free dealings, or spending money and wasting time for no reason. Starting with your mortgage broker, our vast array of real estate experts that we deal with, from AMCs, mortgage management companies, to title and escrow, and have a dedicated title team, to contractors, appraisers, to inspectors, engineers, carpenters, carpet people. Having the right team is the difference in making your project a breeze or a nightmare. I'm a very loyal guy, and I understand. For the last 10 years, I had one mechanic for my family car. I go to him because he's already proven to be a professional, not money hungry, and has already saved me thousands upon thousands of dollars over the life of my cars. Shout out to Tom. Hey, Tom. So please take stock, find the right professional who has a team of people that's dedicated to working with you. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment below. Like and subscribe to the video. It goes a long way to help our channel and to bring this content to others just like you looking for mortgage-related content. Remember, keep your mind right and get your hustle tight. TR the Loan Guy, signing out.